This is one of many vineyards in China producing wine. It grows a variety of grapes, from Cabernet Sauvignon to Macallan, to produce wines that have received numerous accolades, including wins at the Decanter Asian Wine Awards and the London Wine Competition.
Is it good? Not too bad. Still need time. Probably another 7 to 10 days before we decide to pick.
Winemaking in China dates back to the Han Dynasty in 206 BC, but modern winemaking didn't begin here until the 1980s, when French companies started to invest in the country. After more than 40 years of development, China's wine industry has come a long way. It started off by experimenting with grape varieties and deciding which would grow best. Then it went through a stage of imitating other wine-producing regions. Today, Chinese wineries are developing their own tastes, sometimes even earning international acclaim. Most of China's vineyards are in the provinces of Ningxia, Yunnan, Shanxi, and Shandong.
Maybe 15 years or 20 years ago, we will be quite nervous because we didn't know where we are standing. But now, confidence that the quality of our wines now is in par with a lot of international brands.
Professional critics are not the only ones who have started to recognize the quality of Chinese wine. Domestic consumers are also becoming more knowledgeable.
可能甚至于有些客人一来会直接问我们有没有某一款中国葡萄酒。一开始的话，我印象中很深刻的是，在国产酒的话，其实是挺无聊的，因为大部分酒的话都只是使用赤霞珠、梅洛这种波尔多品种会更多一些。那么慢慢的，随着可能各个产区对于自己的这种酿造技术有自信了吧，然后开始尝试了一些别的品种。
China is the world's 8th largest consumer of wine and also the 10th largest wine producer. Major Chinese winemakers produced about 2.7 million kiloliters of wine in 2022, a year when the country also imported 4.2 million kiloliters of foreign wine. Recently, Chinese wine producers have been using Hong Kong, a regional wine hub with zero duty, as a stepping stone to the international market. Chinese President Xi Jinping reportedly gave domestically made wine to French President Emmanuel Macron during his recent state visit. But the Chinese wine industry still faces challenges, especially when it comes to building a brand image of its own. Currently, the country's wine-producing regions are often described as China's Napa or China's Bordeaux. Winemakers like Li would prefer the day when places like Ningxia and Shanxi become recognizable brands in their own right, without the need to borrow foreign names to impress consumers.
Because we are not in Bordeaux, we are not in New Zealand, we are in China. I think the most important thing is that we are still fairly new in the industry. To understand the region a bit more, it really takes time and take years of experience in the vineyards and winemaking to set up the standard, I think.
Others say significant progress is being made in China's quest for quality.
但我觉得风土这个概念在中国还是有的，哪怕你去喝不一样产区，像山东啊、宁夏呀、云南啊，还是有很大区别的。同一个品种，不一样的酒庄，来自不一样的产区，它的风格还是挺明显的。我觉得风土还是有。但是能不能形成一个市场认可的一种风土流派，我觉得确实是需要时间，但我觉得未来还是很有希望的。
That optimism is blended with a realization that the process of improving wine production does not happen overnight.
General Chinese industry, besides winemaking, things move really fast and things change really fast, but not for winemaking market. As a winemakers, I mean, we can only make wine once per year because the grapes only matured once per year, and we can't rush it.